Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of Sector 5. I'm your host, as always, Cody the Hangman Heinzman. With me once again I have Andrew, and I have Jeremy here. We are going to go through with the Summerslam predictions, lest this phone actually can take it after deleting videos off of it. Once again, using the phone because my laptop decided it does not want to work anymore. So, let's go ahead and get started. Once again, I have the matches behind me. Of course, like in the example we have behind me with Alexa Bliss doing a self-promotion, it's actually Alexa Bliss versus Eva Marie. And of course, we'll be doing the non-title matches, then talking about title matches. So, thoughts on Bliss versus Eva Marie?
Bliss is going to win.
Didn't even know this match was a thing.
Yeah, but Bliss is going to win. If anything, Doudrop could get involved with Eva Marie after Eva Marie slapped her twice on Monday night. And Doudrop seemed very, very upset with that. So there's a possibility that Doudrop may interfere and side with Alexa Bliss for tonight. So I'm going to go with Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, I kind of agree. We'll go with Bliss. So on to our next one. We got Drew McIntyre taking on Jinder Mahal.
Wow, I didn't even know that was a match either.
Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, I'm going to say Drew.
All the way.
Yeah.
Jinder Mahal doesn't have Veer and Shanky with him, so he's basically he's basically helpless. He's a sitting duck. He don't got
You
no.
say he's basically homeless?
I said he's helpless.
Oh, he said he's
Basically
homeless. I'm like, wait a minute now. That's fucking Baron Corbin.
I said
That
he's
man's
basically
homeless.
That's Baron Corbin right now. I'm
Uh,
about to spit a drink out of here.
Alright, on to the next one. We have the Rated R Superstar Edge taking on the Messiah, Seth Rollins.
Edge.
Edge.
I'm an edgehead.
I think we all three are. But last time me and Cody made the prediction that Edge was going to win, he did not.
He did not. I don't know why.
So there's I just hope we're not jinxing them, man. I just hope.
There's no title up for grabs, so I don't see why WWE will make it where Edge does not win that match.
To move on from the last era,
Yeah.
basically pass the torch to Seth Rollins.
One of the two things, yeah. Next up, we are going into our title matches. We got Bianca Belair defending her Smackdown Women's Championship against Sasha Banks when she took it from.
I say Belair just because she's red hot right now with the fans, so
Yeah,
taking the title from her could be probably not a good idea right
I
now.
thought about both. I could see Sasha Banks taking it, but I could also see Bianca Belair keeping it. So I'd say Bianca Belair's going to keep it, but there's a pretty good possibility that she's going to lose it to Sasha Banks.
I'm going to say Belair retains.
So are these predictions just we all just gonna make the same prediction?
Maybe.
Seems to be what's happening.
Next up, we got the triple threat match for the Raw Women's Championship. Raw Women's Champion Nikki ASH versus Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley.
What does ASH stand for?
Almost superhero.
Almost. Oh boy. She's the current champ, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
She cashed in her Money in the Bank against Charlotte Flair.
And it's a triple threat.
It's a triple threat.
I'm gonna say Charlotte Flair. If I have a secondary opinion on it, I would say Ripley. I don't see them keeping the title across too long.
Yeah, I've been telling Cody that all the time. I think Rhea Ripley will take this one.
Finally, a split.
Nikki,
Opinion.
I mean, to me, she's not meant to be a women's champion. She's just a placeholder to me. Like there's nothing really special about her.
That's what I've been saying for a long time now. That's Cody.
I'm going to have to agree. I think Rhea Ripley's going to take it. I'm going to say that Charlotte Flair winning the title at Money in the Bank was just a way to get Nikki to be able to cash in on somebody, and then Ripley can win back her title.
Alright, next one.
We have Rey Mysterio and Dominik Mysterio taking on the Usos for the Smackdown Tag Team Championships.
Mysterio's going to take it. I feel like they are, but at the same time, I've been paying attention to Smackdown and stuff like that, and it seems that there's been a lot of mistakes that Dominik has been making in matches, and Rey Mysterio has been trying to teach him, run through how to fix things, but he still does not end up getting the job done. So I can foresee a little bit of a falling out between them two tonight at SummerSlam.
So, the way I see it, the way I've been watching it, is they're building a little bit of dissension between the two of them. So they are building up to where they're probably going to split off. This will probably be the straw that breaks the camel's back. They're going to lose tonight. It's going to be Dominik's probably going to do something being young and, you know, bullheaded's not going to listen. He's not going to, and then they're going to lose, and then he's going to get mad. I think, I predict, on top of them losing, I predict that Dominik attacks his dad after the match.
Yeah.
That way to make it. I'm going to say Usos retain as well. Just because what was the point of them dropping the titles at Money in the Bank just to drop them back to Rey Mysterio?
Because it's WWE.
You're not wrong. Next up, we got AJ Styles and Omos taking on the team of Matt Riddle and the Viper Randy Orton, RK Bro, for the Raw Tag Team Championships.
RK Bro, all the way. I feel they're going to win this one. If anybody's able to stop AJ Styles and Omos, it's Matt Riddle and Randy Orton.
I'm going to agree with that just because the way they've been building the team of RK Bro, you know, Randy comes back and, you know, turns on
Matt Riddle,
and Matt Riddle's like, nah, fuck that, fam. We're gonna be a team, and Orton's like, you know what, cool, whatever.
I can see Orton and Matt Riddle taking it as well. Next up, the Celtic Warrior Sheamus takes on Damien Priest for the United States Championship.
Damien Priest is going to win. No doubt in my mind.
I feel like because they've been building him up, they've been giving him a little bit of a push. So I could see Sheamus dropping the title to Damien Priest.
I'm gonna say Sheamus retains.
That's the first. You didn't agree for Willis.
I'm gonna say Sheamus retains. Just because Damien Priest seems to be still having this kind of rivalry with Miz and Morrison. I know there's some discourse between those two now, but I'm going to say Sheamus keeps his US title. Next up, we got Bobby Lashley defending the WWE World Heavyweight Championship against Goldberg.
Alright, I'm just going to get this off my chest now. This match really pissed me off. I'm getting sick and tired of seeing Goldberg. He needs to retire and just leave it be. Just leave it at that. But if I were to make a prediction, we already know how it's all going to go. Goldberg is going to win, then he's going to drop it next pay-per-view. So I'm going to predict Goldberg to take it.
I say Bobby Lashley retains, just because they're trying to build Bobby Lashley as the Almighty. How are they going to say that he's the Almighty that can do whatever and then lose to a 50-year-old man?
True.
It just wouldn't be good storytelling.
I would have to agree that Bobby Lashley probably retains. If Goldberg would have took the title from McIntyre whenever they had that match, I would say Goldberg has it in the bag. But McIntyre did defeat Goldberg, so it's not one of those, hey, Goldberg's in the match, he's winning it. So I'm going to say Bobby Lashley puts on a clinic, and this might be one of those short matches that Goldberg usually has.
Yeah, other than... Unless I'm missing a match, other than Dolph Ziggler SummerSlam a couple years ago, Goldberg hasn't won a match since he beat Kevin Owens for the Universal.
Did he beat Taker?
No, Taker won that match.
Taker won that?
Yeah, he beat him with a chokeslam.
Okay.
Because they completely botched everything else.
Yeah.
Hell, that chokeslam wasn't that great.
And next up, we have John Cena taking on Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship.
Roman Reigns retains because they're building. I know what they're building up towards, and I know what they're planning for next year's WrestleMania because it's been leaked all over the fucking internet. So yeah. Don't expect to see Cena pick up the... If they do have Cena pick it up, I will be surprised.
Yeah, I will agree. Roman Reigns is going to win, even though I really want John Cena to be
Oh,
back.
I would love to see John Cena win the title,
But I don't think it's ever going to happen.
There's a few things that got me thinking that Cena's going to win it. Did you guys see the promo that happened on Smackdown?
it was 1, 2, 3, and then he did the roll up.
And Roman Reigns is like, if I lose, I leave WWE. It's not one of those, like, he's gonna leave forever. So there's a good chance Roman Reigns has outside obligations. So they put the belt on Cena.
As a placeholder.
But
Until he gets back.
the interesting thing about that is if they have Cena pick it up, they could have picked anyone.
Yeah.
To put in that spot. Because if Cena wins this, he's 17-time world champ, he breaks Ric Flair's record. If you're going to do that, do it at Mania.
Yeah.
I'm also in the realm of thinking, I understand Baron Corbin ran off with
The Money in the
Bank briefcase, so I don't know if Big E has it or that, but I have this weird feeling that possibly Cena could win it tonight. Roman Reigns gets pissed, takes out Cena, we see a cash-in tonight.
That's a possibility. That's a really, really high possibility. That would make for a good story. That would. So
John Cena could say, yeah, I've been 17-time champion.
But he lost the same night.
He gets the 17-time, we get someone to keep the Universal title, and Roman Reigns, if he does have outside obligations, gets to do his outside obligations.
It's kind of the best, kind of best of both worlds, because John Cena, he's basically done wrestling. They keep calling it the summer of Cena, so we already know that he's not going to stay around for long. So I think that they are going to try to figure out the best of both ways, best of both worlds, by figuring out how they can have another person carrying the title until Roman Reigns gets back from, if he does have outside obligations, and so Cena can go and continue his Hollywood career.
I'm still gonna stick with my theory.
I'm staying with mine too. Roman Reigns is still gonna take it.
So that has been the SummerSlam predictions. I hope. I don't want to talk on behalf of everyone. I hope y'all enjoyed and look forward to possible review afterwards. I know I've been saying that a lot lately, but Money in the Bank things happened after the show ended, so I was not able to do a review. So, put a pin holder on possible SummerSlam review. And as always, I'm Cody the Hangman Heinzman, Andrew, Jeremy, and that's just how it is.